September. For a rainfall, a perfect time to be in love.
First, one thing I want to do is, before any production goes into line, we have a production meeting where we have all the production heads just go through the script one thing at a time, and I ask questions of you, and what's set up, what you guys doing, you ask questions of me, making sure you got what you need, and what, any kind of problems, any kind of questions you have, and just hammer all those out now while we're here before we're getting on set, and all these questions thrown at us all at once. So, on Friday afternoon, so you can go Friday afternoon to do a lot of setup.
Yeah. About when do you think on Friday would, like, just any time during that afternoon to just go over there while you guys are still at the gym doing that kind of a thing, or?
Let's see, Friday.
No, Friday's not the gym.
Friday morning is balcony scene. Right after Friday morning, right before lunch, we can go over there.
Weather says it'll be warm enough, but it might not be warm enough in the morning. Did you get some of the heat warmer thingies?
I'm going to be getting them tonight.
You're shooting the daylight and darkening in post. Because it's just, there's no way we're going to be able to light it. You don't have that much extension cords, you know, that much light. So, one of the tricks for that, this is kind of for lighting, but mostly for, actually, it don't matter. I mean, some lighting might have to do some reflector lighting. Started out being very pleasant and experimental, then it'll just be, let's get this thing done.
We're all gonna do this real quick.
Day one.
Morning went pretty good. Had a little car trouble, a little prop trouble, a little temperature trouble, but we're only 45 minutes behind schedule, so could be worse, could be better, but we're good.
In the afternoon shoot on Thursday, we had to shoot a scene that required that Matt fall backwards off a cliff.
I've got the mattress. Oh, I got the mattress. Yeah.
What's the mattresses for?
We're gonna do a stunt today, and hopefully this works to where they can fly off of this cliff here and land on the mattresses. But we'll make sure it's safe first and try it all out. And then Matt is gonna be the jumpy. But he takes a double front kick to the face and then flies backwards and lands here. So what I'm gonna need for you guys to do is to stand all the way around this and make sure he doesn't, well, either one of us doesn't bounce off the mattresses, okay?
You ready to do the jump?
Oh dear.
No. But I'm gonna do it.
So we gathered our mattresses together, and Matt did his fall. And
Go.
Can you give us a little more?
Oh, that was good.
and Melissa had to leap after him, and no worries there, except that we did have our first minor injury at that point.
We were holding mattresses for Melissa when she was getting ready to jump off, and as she was falling down, her lightsaber came and hit my hand.
At least nothing worse happened. At least she didn't lose a limb.
It doesn't really hurt though. It's kind of funny.
That is one man's blood blister. Oh my gosh, that is so disgusting. Well, at least you didn't hit the knuckle. I'm sorry.
What are we about to film here?
Well, we're about to film the beginning of the whole climactic fight scene. So this is the scene today. It's giving me the biggest ulcer. Because, well, you can see we got a mud pie. Mud bog here, so either rewrite for a mud fight or figure something else out. Out here is just try to see some of the choreography, got how it's worked, got piece it together. I want to look at it, piece it out here, and see if we need to do anything, any changes to it to account for some gravitational people moving to one dry spot to another.
Oh, what fun it is to
Make your spin a little faster, Matt.
Very good. Very good.
Again?
Good.
Before this is over, I'm going to ruin this entire movie. It was supposed to be mine, and I will ruin it. Oh yes, I will ruin it.
One of the goals that I had was for the young actors to experience what it was like for Hollywood actors to make a movie. And so I had a hospitality crew whose job was just to take care of those kids.
The hot cocoa holders, we make a Yuri, E.
Hi, Adesies, yes. That has added a meaning to our life. Charlie says we are no longer evil. So we have done his bidding once again.
See this girl?
Hey.
She's a dang good PA.
You still want to do
I give her my coat and my coffee.
Yeah, I still do flank, sir.
I hand it to her open like that. She gives it back. It's all nice and closed and stuff, so it keeps warm. It's high quality assistance.
That's how professionals do it.
She's gonna make it big.
Go. One more time.
Hand
Russ, let him get a little closer to the cliff and
Let him get closer.
yeah. Go. Cut.
Before somebody dies!
Thursday night was our one shoot on our largest closed set. That was the KCU gym, where we would shoot the fight sequence for the interior of the cave.
Doesn't he have such nice skin?
Got perfect skin. Always have.
They won't really make major league moves.
Where are we going?
Time to go to work.
Oh, okay.
Better.
For John, this was a time of experimentation. Every time John makes a new movie, he always has a goal. And the goal for Sacrifices for John was to focus on lighting. He was particularly interested in creating a cave sequence in which the only light appeared to be coming from the lightsabers themselves. So he had to experiment with lighting for a very long time, and that led to a very late night, and it also led to a little bit of trouble with some of our lighting equipment.
Okay, it's almost 9 o'clock on Thursday night. We have managed, we've managed to shoot almost nothing in the gym sequence. We were just about getting started on the fight sequences, and then one of the expensive lights fell over and broke, and we've lost half an hour or more trying to replace it. But now I'm filled with the worries and woes of how I'm going to have to pay for that. But those are the kinds of things that happen. But it's getting late and we haven't gotten very much done at all, and so we've faced a few snafus today and some crises, and we keep overcoming them, but I think it's going to cost some folks some sleep before it's all said and done.
So how are you guys doing?
Real tired.
What she said. I got a migraine.
This feels like it's 50 pounds heavy.
This one feels like it's 45. It's not as big as hers.
Here, hold it. Oh,
Yep, 50 pounds.
Yeah.
told you.
Got a migraine. Been drinking too much coffee.
I have one.
So you're a migraine.
What's happening right now?
Well, another delay. We've had one of our gels get burned through and it's melting, so we have to change that out. And that's going to take a few minutes to do that because blades are hot. Have to cool down a little bit. Woohoo! That was a flashlight that fell on the ground and made someone soil themselves over there. The theory is sound of how we want to handle this, but we're dealing with some practical issues which are bound to happen because it's the first time we're trying anything this complicated, doing a lightsaber scene in the complete dark. Even George is smart enough to try it. But keep going.
Friday morning, an early start again, this time at a little log cabin on a little hill up behind the campus to film a couple of key sequences from later and from early in the movie, including a fun stunt sequence in which Paideia, Matt Vall, had to appear to be leaping 20 feet up onto a balcony.
I want it to look like that the ground's 3 feet down. I want it to look a little bit higher, so I'll bring the shot lower and shoot up a little bit so to get a lot of the hillside and try to get a sense of a gap here.
We're gonna practice our little stunt here and throw, I forgot your name.
Bryan.
Bryan. We're gonna throw Bryan up here on the railing and hope he doesn't die. Yeah.
Trying to make it look like a force jump.
Yeah, we're gonna make it look like a force jump, I think. So, see what we can do. 1, 2, 3.
I think what he's wanting is him to actually get a little bit more air, like get some loft. Don't grab on yet. Don't grab on until about right here.
Yeah, easier said than done.
No, hey, no. Hey, I'm not. I'm repeating what the man has said.
3.
Oh, perfect! Oh my God!
That worked.
That was good.
That worked.
Probably gonna go through the wall.
I know you can do this.
So keep the camera rolling. Because it's gonna be awesome if I do.
2, 3.
Boots are a little slick.
2, 3, jump.
Okay. Next time, jump up, land, and start walking this way. This way? Yep. Okay.
I don't know, if I had force jump, I'd probably be going, man, that's so cool. Every time I do.
The log cabin shots were, I think, scene 3 and scene 11, scene 3. Matt returning, Paideia returning from visiting his Eurydice and leaping up to the balcony. And then scene 11, Orpheus and Paideia are sitting for their final meeting before Paideia must leave to go through his Jedi trials. And he will either decide to go and continue with the Jedi or to stay on the planet with his love, Eurydice. Friday afternoon, and it was back up into the hills behind the school, back up into the mud and the muck, where again the weather was dry, but it had been raining days before.
Ready, set, go. That was good. Ready, go. Commit to it. Ready, and go. Good. Ready, go.
Surprise pie. One way or another, I'm not letting you leave this planet.
Go. Go. That worked.
Friday was the time where we got to do some of our fun little pyrotechnics shots, where we had Eurydice swinging her lightsaber at the ground and causing a fun little fire.
Here's what I was thinking.
Okay.
A little bit simpler.
All right.
The shots go fall, jump. He dodges. She lands. She pulls up. Shot him retreating. She's chasing, swiping, not cutting down anything here.
Okay.
Swiping, swiping, and then one swipe where we cut down and it lights.
Okay.
Okay, right here.
Yeah, you
And
start
just
with
go
right hand,
one.
go to one hand.
One.
Yep.
Oh.
Strike.
Whoa.
Strike.
Careful.
Sorry, Russ.
Strike.
1,
2, 3.
Yeah.
That last one needs to come low and point to the ground. Okay?
Yeah.
Point straight.
Ready, go. Oh, that worked.
Melissa, for the fire.
Thank you, Melissa. It was beautiful.
We had some snowflakes on this particular day on Friday. It was cold. Again, I think it was something in the 30s. And we needed to finish the fight sequence. And so we were up there around 1 o'clock, and we had to try to get the entire sequence in. And we're just able to do so. But there was a price for it.
Major monkey wrench has been thrown into the project. Melissa, our lead actress, is really bad off. She's possibly got hypothermia due to the extensive film shoot and her strength, which is unparalleled. She worked herself to the bone, literally, and unfortunately she's, suffering for it now.
When Melissa had to get out into the cold, she had to stay out in the cold. And though we had blankets available and hot chocolate available, and everyone was asking her, "How are you doing?" She would say, "I'm cold," but she would keep on going. And what none of us realized was that she was getting too cold.
Feet. They've been trying to get her temperature up to 97.6 just so they can release her. They don't even have it up to 95 yet. And she's had, blankets and hot fluids for ever since she left the shoot. She's got body swelling. Her feet and hands could be possibly frostbitten. And there's a really bad, bad chance of lack of circulation in her feet. So, and that's probably on account of the shoes and the cold. So,
At that point, a couple of heroes stood out. Nick Bible, who really took care of things from then on out, and without him, the movie simply wouldn't have happened.
Bengston and Catherine Reba, you guys stay with us. Everybody else, help with the lights, and I can help take down the ladders, take them down to the gym.
And John List, who was careful not only to help Nick out, but to take care of Melissa, ran her up 3 flights of stairs, carrying her in his own arms so that he could get her to some help. When we got the call that Melissa was being taken to the hospital for hypothermia, well, it was devastating. It was heartbreaking. It hurt John, the director, because he was the one out there, doing the work, and he was there the whole time, and he was pushing all of us. And it hurt me, the producer, and the teacher. These were my kids. These were my children. And of course, some of the feelings that many of us were going through made me wonder whether we should be doing it anymore or not. We sat, we talked, and we prayed, and we cried a little bit.
We're cut. We're killing for tonight. We're done. We quit halfway through the shoot. We're gonna try to finish tomorrow night. But you guys are on your way back, and
tell them to call us when we get here, so one of us can help her upstairs.
Yeah. Can you guys get her in the dorm, or do you need one of us to help? Okay.
They can't get her up.
Temperature's up. She's on her way back, and she just has to stay covered for the rest of the night, and then all day tomorrow probably.
We were facing a serious deadline. John Mann, the director, was going to leave, and Matt Vall, the lead actor, was only going to be in town for another week. He also was going to leave and move to California. John Mann came up with a brilliant plan that he and Nick Bible were able to execute. John practically rewrote the entire shoot schedule and figured out a way that we could shoot almost every remaining scene without Melissa so that she could have time to recover. Then we were able to film on Saturday with this new adjusted schedule and get things done the way we needed to get them done.
Barrier Pie stares up the ship thinking over the noise of the departing ship. He hears a muffled conversation from down alternate platform. He turns, is going to see you and Melissa standing, fighting over stuff. Can't see her face completely, but we can see yours, a little bit of yours.
Okay, Adam, can you tell us a little bit about your job so far on the set?
I get to stand around and act like I'm doing something. I am the associate producer in charge of set design. So all the outside stuff, I kind of sit around with my hands in my pockets.
Where is
Take Grayson out.
Okay. 2 feet to your left. So it doesn't matter. Matt, yeah, I got you go. and you're going to walk to that spot and watch the airplane that's lifting up, or not the airplane, the spaceship that's lifting up from the pilot sign, or the chevron down there, and going straight into the air. Because you wish you were on that. Find the coruscant, you get to get married to Yuri by Elvis. The chapel.
It required using 2 body doubles. These wonderful ladies who had tried out for parts before came to the rescue. Ashley Brown, who had been head of our hospitality group and had been there the whole time while we were shooting anyway, became the body double for Eurydice outside.
She's supposed to be Melissa right now, but she's not. It's behind the scenes stuff you're seeing.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, we're going to just burn that trail.
Yeah.
For 2 scenes, we're not going to use it for a third.
Tricked you!
This project was my brainchild. And that devil over there, Charlie, that demon possessed by Satan, stole it from me. Stole all the glory after promising me I would have the lead role.
Oh, that's terrible. That's really sad. What have you...
He is nothing but black tar. His heart is ice cold.
And this is where it gets a little awkward and all. Thank you, Adam. Thank you for your time. Thank you.
I will destroy this project. And Charlie, I will destroy you.
That's it with Adam. Yeah, Adam, you're...
The other shot, boy, was our great, wonderful special effects shot. It's the shot that we look at and think, well, this is far more amazing than even the lightsaber effects. We call it Scene 10, the fireside scene. And when you take a look at this, the fascinating thing to notice, and hopefully you can't notice it very well at all, is the fact that this shot was done between Matt and Melissa, and neither one of them was in the same room on the same day shooting this shot. Ashley Callahan stepped in as the body double for Melissa, so that we were able to shoot a number of shots with Matt, using Ashley then as the body double, the over-the-shoulder replacement shot and these sorts of things, and shoot this entire scene with Matt only, and then carefully reconstruct the set and the camera placements a full week later after Matt was already gone, and once Melissa was healed, and reconstruct that scene and shoot it so that we could get Melissa's shots in, and then Nick Bible stepped in as Matt's body double. And then when you look at Scene 10 in its completed version, it does in fact look like Matt and Melissa are in the same shot together a couple of times and then in the scene together. And it came out wonderfully well, and that's one of our favorite shots.
You know, I'm feeling very good that it's going to come together very well. I think it's going to be a pretty good production, pretty good product in the end. And I think it's going to look and sound great. I just wish I could know that for sure, and right now you just have to know that, well, we don't know yet, but I think we'll make a good movie here in the end.
That's a wrap. That's a wrap. Praise the Lord.